So I recently heard about this trend of women making money posting their private lives online. I'm talking they're cooking and cleaning, spending time with their husband and kids. Nothing is sacred. And when I first heard about this, I thought, how bad can it be, really? Really bad. Is the really fucking bad is the answer. Here we go. Let the fucking fun commence.
I have OCD, suspected autism, and potentially ADHD.
That's her getting the excuses in before you see the pigsty she's living in.
I know what you're thinking. How on earth does this woman have OCD? Now, before I get into that, let me reintroduce myself. My name's Nicole, and I'm a 26-year-old mum to 4 kids. I'm married to my husband, Sam, and we're both unemployed. Well, that's a little bit of a lie. Sam signed off due to mental health, and I'm technically self-employed. My job is simply TikTok.
Let's just pause for a second, okay? 4 kids, both of them don't work, right? She's a TikToker, he's on mental health, right? I'd be on mental health as well if my house looked like that. But the pair of them have got all the time in the world to clean this fucking shit up, and instead they just make fucking videos about it. And she's letting 4 kids live in this squalor, and she's not well enough to work, but she's well enough to make videos online. Great. That is a Christmas tree there, by the way. Imagine the kids having this as their life at Christmas. And look, I didn't grow up from a background where you had all this money and everyone had everything. I didn't, right? But a clean house doesn't cost money. It's just about having fucking standards. And there's shit, I mean, literally, there's nothing on the tree. There's shit all over the floor. It's supposed to be the other way around, man. You decorate the tree, don't decorate the floor.
So my OCD is about really deep illnesses, like terminal illnesses. That means when I get a headache or when I feel ill, I will obsess over it.
I can't with this. You're telling me you're incapable of working because you're worrying that every time you get a headache, you might have cancer. We have created a society that is far too soft, man. Imagine getting the doctor to sign you off for that. You say to the doctor, look, I'm really worrying here. I think I might have cancer. Well, you don't have cancer. Well, I think I might because every time I get a headache, I start obsessing over maybe I might have cancer. You don't have cancer. Yeah, but I might though. Yeah, all right then. Fair enough. Signed you off. What the fucking hell is going on here?
This is my so-called neglected kids' bedroom. I say so-called because I'm not the one that makes a bloody mess. They do. You guys saw the video literally 2 days ago of their room as spotless. They have absolutely no respect.
You don't respect yourself, so why the fuck on earth would the kids respect you? You've literally set a precedent of living in filth.
I found nappies around the upstairs, apple cores and banana peel.
She says she's found nappies, like as if... Didn't put your nappy away. Like, the whole point of kids being in nappies is because they're not able to fully look after themselves. And you need to be the one to change those nappies. What the fuck are we talking about here? I'm surprised she's not looking at a little toddler being like, when are you going to start paying your way?
I remember when the police and social services were called on us and people thought there was blood all over our kids' bed. People were so concerned about our children's well-being, they sent the police to our door numerous times.
She says it so casually, like, remember when the police knocked on the door because we broadcasted what a shithole our kids were being forced to live in. She doesn't say that with any shame at all.
And I'm a married mum of 4, soon to be 5 children.
Why bring more kids into this mess? It's just so selfish. That's what pisses me off, man.
You referred us to social services. Another social services referral. Great. Now, I understand that a lot of you don't understand the mess and don't understand how on earth we live like that. But there is so many people on my page that struggle with mental health, that struggle with disabilities, that struggle with like ADHD and trauma and things like that. People that have gone through domestic violence and abuse that struggle to keep up with the tidiness of their home.
The thing that you have not once mentioned is bald-faced laziness. That's the fucking truth here. One of the comments here, as someone who struggled with depression for years and diagnosed with ADHD, I feel insulted. Exactly. This is like when the murderers blame it on having autism and shit like that. Like, stop grouping yourself in because you need basically a disability card to hold up and go, well, say it's not really me. It is you. It is you.
I know all of you are going to come at me and be like, oh, it's not untidy, it's filthy. Yes, okay, there are some deep cleaning jobs that get neglected, but that does not mean my kids are neglected, and that is exactly what the social worker said to me.
If that's true, they're fucking useless, because I tell you now, there's no way any kid in Britain should be being raised like that. No fucking way.
I did have my daughter go under the bed and push all the trash out.
Her daughter's under the bed, pushing all the trash out.
I just wanted to address, like, most of my comments are like, there's no excuse for this, there's no excuse for this, and I know that. I'm not making one.
Well, at least you're better than the last one.
And I hate that I have come to this again.
Doritos packets and fucking all sorts on the floor, and she's had a little girl under the bed pushing out the trash.
I never was taught to clean very well, you know, so I don't have those kind of skills like most people.
Skills? Sorry, what? I don't have the skills to fly a plane. It's quite a complicated thing. You don't need skills to clean up. You're doing it here. You know how to fucking do it. What are you talking about? Skills. What, put some fucking bleach on a cloth and wipe side to side? Is that a skill, is it? Fuck off.
Here, I'm trying to get my daughter to be here helping me. She was eager to help me. She loved coming under the bed and pushing all this garbage out.
Oh, she absolutely loved it. She absolutely... We said to her, do you want to go to Disney World today? She went, no. I want to get under that bed and then get in there with the cockroaches and push all of the rubbish out that's been living there for fucking years. Couldn't be happier. Fuck Mickey Mouse. I'd rather do that.
I had her push everything out, and you guys are probably going to have to come back for the next video.
Can you believe she doesn't even realise what's wrong with this? It's the not knowing that blows my mind as much as anything.
And to all that has been supporting me through everything.
Support. Anyone supporting this needs their fucking head checked. Can you not just put it in the washer? Like, why are you washing it in the bath? She said at the caption here, TikTok took this down all because my son was in his undies, so I cut that part out. She's acting like, oh, God, he was only in his undies. I mean, like, do you have any fucks to give for your own kids' privacy, safety, or anything? Most people wouldn't post their kids full stop. Do you know what the internet is full of, man? Fucking hell. And the funny thing is, I think she posted it again.
Remember this thing? Got me almost 5 million views the other day, washing it in my bathtub. Alright, we lost him, but Blinky needs another bath. Should we wash Blinky?
Yeah, but I watched the video.
Okay, so can Mommy wash Blinky?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
She's literally just prostituting her kids online for views. And it's like, it's so fucked up, this, isn't it? Not only are you like using rage bait and showing all the filth that you're living in, but you're also like using your kids as part of it. Like, should I wash it? He's not mature enough to make a fucking informed decision of being involved in all this shit. But better that than do an actual job, right? Like, you know. Let's see what else she's been doing. What the fuck is that? 9 million views. Like, that's Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Like, if that's Christmas, what's Monday is like? You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, she's done a toilet one. No.
Alright guys, it's time to address this toilet. Now, I know what it looks like.
I can't. I'm going to throw up here. Like, this is the dirtiest of all of them so far, man. Oh, God. And she's pregnant again.
So big, word, Lord, have mercy.
Who the fuck is impregnating these women? Lads, what the fuck is going on here? Where are your standards? Just to find a girl who at least is clean is low, right? The bar is low. What are we doing here? If this is what they're living in, then how clean is their vagina? Oh, we got a chef now. We got a chef.
That's called a pizza, right?
Oh. Well, she is draining the fat. She's draining the fat, so at least she cares, you know. She's doing that well. Okay. I'm not sure where this is going. That looks a bit odd, doesn't it? No, that looks really weird. What the fuck are we doing? That looks... This is actually worse than the toilet. This is worse. What the fuck are you doing? Is this some sort of mental lasagna or something? What the fuck am I watching? Make it stop. Oh, no. Oh, the cheese slices on. Oh, look at it. Look at her plating this up. What the... Oh, my God. I'm actually wanting to be sick here. One day, those kids are going to grow up. They're going to go to a restaurant and they're going to understand, is this what food can be like? This girl cannot cook. What else should be making? Why are you peeling potatoes, laying in bed into a curry?
Nice.
She just couldn't be asked to stand up, basically. She's like, yeah, have a lie down while I peel some potatoes. Mashed potato, okay. Well, that's a lot of cream. Oh, no. This mashed potato is just going to be liquid. You're going to be able to drink it when it's done. A little bit of butter and mashed potato is good. Some people might use a bit of double cream. This woman has put so much. Everything she cooks just looks bad, doesn't it? Like, how do you fuck a steak up?
Mushrooms, steak, peas, and mashed potato.
Do you know when, like, a little kid cooks something and they're holding it up to the mother and the mother's like, ugh. Yeah, well done. This is a bit like that for me. At least she's trying to look after her family, which is a lot more than can be said for the last two.
I should not still be sleeping through my alarms, but here we are. Another day where Jessica woke up late, and therefore we're rushing around for school drop-off. And this morning, my son did not want to get dressed. And I also didn't want to pack a lunch. For those of you wondering, why doesn't he just take school lunch? Long story short, he has dietary restrictions. And today, I'm feeding him frozen pizza rolls. And yes, they are still frozen. By the time he actually consumes them, they will be defrosted, and he likes them cold anyways. Sometimes he wants to eat them straight out of the freezer.
Why are these women so large? If I was that big, I wouldn't want people to see it. I would be very reluctant to just be walking around with all hanging out. You know what I mean? Making my frozen pizzas for my kids' lunch. What do you give your kid today? Frozen pizza? All right, he's going to put it in the microwave. No, just going to eat it at school as a frozen pizza. At what point should he have found that out? Oh, I like frozen pizza. There's no way you're doing a good enough job if he finds that out in the first place.
I did, in fact, create this monster. This morning, they ate the last 2 packets of chocolate chip oatmeal, so it looks like I need to go get more because that is their current hyperfixation.
She's just put chocolate in their porridge. Do you want your kids to grow up and end up like you, love? Because that's what's going to happen.
I'm starting to wonder if moms who don't have depression and anxiety and ADHD exist. That's not just because I struggle with those things.
Oh, another one.
Everywhere that I look, moms are struggling. I struggle so much worse in the wintertime. Seasonal depression ramps up my regular depression to an unreal level.
Fucking hell. So in the summer, I've got depression, but in the winter, I've got seasonal depression. What a load of shit. Depression is such a serious thing, and we've just allowed these fuckers to just flagrantly use it about anything. Sick of it.
Children overstimulate me constantly, and I have anxiety attacks. I have ADHD, which...
Check.
I am going to be the mom who forgets that the day is special and has to run back up to the school with items for their kid.
You're incompetent and you're lazy. And lads out there, right, this is what you need to avoid. These personality traits. A woman who's on it and on her shit, to me, they're mentally a 10 out of 10. They're like gold dust, right? If you get one, keep a hold. Because this is worst case scenario. Everything's a hassle. Everything's a... Fuck off. Get rid. Immediately.
Are there really moms out there who don't struggle with any mental health issues?
Mothers struggle, yes. It's hard being a parent. That's absolutely fine. But there's struggling and, letting the house get a little bit messy every now and then. Oh, I forgot this one thing. Then there's people who just give up. But if your kids can't motivate you to do something, then what kind of fucking parent are you? Shit.
The ocean and the lake don't care what you look like. The sand doesn't give a fuck how much you weigh. You're the only one who cares. And guess what? Your kids care more about the fact that you're out there playing with them than they care about what you look like in a swimsuit.
They'll care when you die very young. Did that not come into your head at any point? Not being there for big moments in their life because you're too fucking fat and you're going to keel over and die of a heart attack any day now. I don't even give a shit that she's that fat. I'm not even about the fat shaming thing, but at least have a bit of self-respect for your health. When it's to a point where your underwear does this, you've crossed the line and you need to sort your shit out. And I'm not just picking on women here. Lads, if you can't see your dick, go to the fucking gym. And you look at the comments here from other women. I remember seeing this video a year ago and I've kept it in my mind ever since. Thank you for sharing this. Beach vacations will never be the same again because mama doesn't give a fuck. We're normalizing being obese here. That's not a good thing. How about we normalize having shame? How about we normalize being healthy? And now, a word from our sponsors. Everyone online needs a VPN, not only to be safe and secure, but also to get access to some sweet, sweet content. And that is where Surfshark comes in, because a VPN is basically like wearing a pair of trousers outside. All the stuff that you want to keep private stays private. And Surfshark helps keep your whole online activity encrypted so you can browse privately and you can block ads and travel the world in one click. And say, for example, you're in the UK, you want to watch the 3 p.m. football on a Saturday, but you can't in the UK. But in Spain and America and other countries like that, you can. And that doesn't just apply to sport. You can change your Netflix location to get better Netflix or watch things like Hulu and other content from America. And another big help is when you're out and about, if you want to do online banking and you're on a public network, anyone can snoop and have a look at what you're up to. But when you use Surfshark, you can mask your IP so all your traffic is encrypted, which means your personal info stays personal to you. I use Surfshark for all my devices and only on one subscription. You can log into as many as you want and they have 24/7 support if you need any help. And if you want to get Surfshark, you can click the link in the description or use the QR code on the screen now. And And you can get 4 months extra of Surfshark for an unbeatable price. And the best bit is they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is no risk in trying it out. Just click the link in the description below now. Go to surfshark.com/Geordie for 4 months extra of Surfshark at an unbeatable price. So big thanks to Surfshark for the security and that sweet content, but for now, enjoy the video.
You might be wondering, how the hell do you let it get this bad? If I'm being completely truthful, I really just do not clean up after myself.
Yeah, no shit.
Unfortunately, it's not just my house that's messy. It's my whole life. I haven't cleaned my car in about 1 year. It's gotten to the point where you can't even see the floor anymore. There's drinks that are growing mold on them. So much clothes it would fill a closet.
What the fuck was that? There's just like old as fuck food in there. Oh god.
Now you might be wondering, why haven't you cleaned your car in a year? Honestly, ever since my baby was born, I've just been in a postpartum depression.
Oh god, another one blaming their kids, blaming depression. You've had a baby likely in this car. Imagine the health risks. Fucking hell.
My room has gone to the point again where you can barely see the floor. Dinners from multiple nights. Food all over.
Whoa. Look at all that. Oh, I don't know why it's really grossing me out, this thing. This is provoking some serious things inside me right now. Look at that row of just shit.
And you might be wondering, didn't you just clean your room? Yeah, and that was the last time I cleaned my room since.
She literally only cleans for the TikTok video. That's all she does. She just lets it get into the worst state so that she can then profit off of the views. And it doesn't matter that she's letting her kids live in absolute squalor. And that's the thing you have to remember, that all of these women are doing. They're profiting off the suffering of their own children. Imagine the mental health issues these kids are going to grow up with. And that would be real mental health, not this bullshit just to get benefits.
Now there's fruit flies everywhere.
Fruit flies living in her house because of the food being left out that long. And she's got all these kids. This is doing my fucking nut in now, like.
There was dirty diapers everywhere, food everywhere, and
she's living with dirty nappies on the floor. There's literal shit on the floor.
I flipped my mattress over. I actually didn't think it was seeped in this bad. This brown shit would not come out for the life of me. If I had to guess what this is, it's definitely coffee, soda, probably some pee from diapers sitting too long, and dirt for sure.
There's piss soaked into the mattress. Imagine breathing that in and being fine with it for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. Imagine the smell of that room. What the fuck, man?
The water that came out of it was so brown, you would think that it's like root beer. Shit, it probably had root beer in it.
Nah, this is just like... And they're just talking about it as if it's so normal as well. That's what's blowing my mind. It's like anyone should be like revolted at this. And she's just like, yeah, a bit of piss on my bed, whatever. Like, what the fuck is going on? This one is called Plate My 1-Year-Old's Lunch With Me.
Plus the yogurt pouch.
It's chicken nuggets and crisps, but there's some yogurt. Not all unhealthy. I think that seemed like quite a big portion for a 1-year-old. I'll look at some more of her videos.
I injured myself trying to cut fries, so someone else had to do it.
Such an injury. How do you keep going through it? What a warrior. What's going on with that glass? That glasses look a bit wonky. We've got what resembles a burger. Oh, seasoning. Quite a lot of seasoning there. And more seasoning. Most people, when they're making burgers, they want to season it in the burger as well. Do you know what I mean? She's like, just dump it on the fucking top. Fuck it. More seasoning, of course. What else? Oh, and a little bit more. Just for good measure. You can never, as you can see, you can never have too much. She's so graceful with it. Cook breakfast with me as a single mom of 3. More oil.
Can I have some? Yes, you will. Can I make some?
I think she's making donuts for breakfast. She's now putting the sugar down. Just tip it all in. You know you're gonna. She's left the tight. Oh, fucking hell, man. More sugar. More sugar. Of course. Brown sugar as well. Is that ham? I'm really fucking confused now, because now she's broken the ham out and I'm like, donuts and ham? Is that a thing? Like, you know how some people have like bacon and waffles or whatever? Is this something she's just invented? All about the presentation. You can't skimp on that. It's not just what you make, it's how you make it. Oh, God. She's fucking useless. Again, she's another one who's very on the large side. Oh, God. It's just a recurrent theme, this. Not quite enough sugar for the kids for breakfast. Need a bit more. They've got a busy day ahead. Just ham and donuts. That'll set them up for the day. Lovely music.
I really had to fight with myself to get this kitchen clean today. The amount of clutter in...
I love how they use the word clutter instead of filth. It's just dirty, man. There's the fucking dirt everywhere. That ain't clutter. Clutter is just slightly on the messy side. That is utter filth.
Clutter, and it's been about a week since I cleaned my kitchen.
I love the laugh, by the way.
I had cleaned my kitchen Thursday of last week, so Friday it didn't need clean. Saturday I cleaned the closet, ended up doing too much and having to go to the hospital.
Another one whose health is so destroyed that she can't even do a little bit of fucking cleaning without having a fucking cardiac event.
Everybody wants to know the tea about me and my husband. Well, I'm sorry, there ain't no tea to give. Like I've said before, marriage ain't easy. And sometimes you just need a little time apart.
I'd need time apart as well if he was living in that shithole. I think she just found something living in her closet.
And as I was cleaning the closet, I went through all of my clothes to donate what I do not wear no more.
That was a pizza box, I think, in the club.
Lord have mercy, help the Jesus. Look at the bedroom, look at that. Oh my God.
It's a fucking dead mouse or something. No fucking wonder. He's been there so long. He died of natural causes. You didn't even set a trap for this guy. He's been chilling so long in there, living off of like leftover pizza. He's like, fuck me, I'm literally old now. This is it. This is it.
That thing been in there so long it was mummified.
She's just laughed at the fact that a mouse was so dead that it'd been decaying in her closet, where she selects her clothes to wear on her body for the day.
If I'm being honest, that wasn't the first mummified mouse we found.
She's so fucking shit, man. Fuck me, that's a kid's room. Playing nice music over this ain't going to make it look any better. I'm sorry, like. It's when they let their kids live in it as well. That's the thing that always triggers us, because it's like, fair enough if your bedroom's a shithole, but at least fucking look after your kids.
That feeling when you discover that your spouse didn't know that your oldest child has been homeschooled since kindergarten, and he's now in 7th grade.
I don't know what the fuck she's on about. She's fucking crazy. And this one is cleaning her daughter's bedroom. She's using the Mission Impossible music for cleaning up a bedroom. It's not Mission Impossible. It's mission very fucking straightforward, actually. Why are all these women just so, like... Is this another kid's room? Jesus Christ, man. I can't take it anymore. I can't fucking take this anymore. I'm tapping out. I've literally tapped out of this one. Now, before I go, a few things for you lot. One, what other trends do you want me to react to? Because this was fucking mental. I've been educated. I had no idea that this was a thing. My mind's blown. And God only knows what else he'll tell us about, because fuck me. Second of all, was I harsh in this video? Am I normal? Are they the normal one? I think I'm the normal one. But let me know in the comments below, was I overreacting to this? Because this was fucking gross. Last but not least, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the True Geordie YouTube channel for more videos. I'll catch you on the next one.